Alright, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a dashi stock. Now you can make this very simply, but I've already made a video once before, so if you want to see how to make this, just click on the link on the top left corner of your screen and you can go check it out. Or you'll find a link in the description section below this video. Now you want to make a big batch of dashi stock, and then you want to split it in two and put one section in the freezer and the other section just keep it warm. Alright, so now I'm going to cut my tuna. This is a block of bluefin chutoro. And I'm going to cut it into rectangles of 2.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters and then across the length. So that would be 1 inch by 1 inch for you Americans out there. I'm just going to begin by slicing right here. I'm just going to slice this one again since it's a little skewed to one side and I want a perfect rectangle. Now you bring half your dashi stock to a soft boil and you take your other half dashi stock out of the freezer. It's ice cold but not frozen. And now simply you take your tuna block and you drop it in there and blanch it for 2 to 3 seconds and then drop it straight into the ice cold dashi stock. Ice cold dashi stock stops the cooking process straight away. Okay, so after cooling it down in the dashi stock, it leaves the tuna with a slight but subtle flavor change, which is really remarkable. And now it's time to just cut it into cubes. First you want to cut off one end because it's all cooked on that side. And then you want to cut the cubes in the same size, so 1 inch also. You could also cut this tuna into a different style, like for example thin sashimi slices instead of cubes. Okay, so now to plate up, you just want to start by adding your tuna pieces. The idea here is to scatter the food around to see all the different angles of the food and make it just a little bit more visually appealing to the eye. And then a little bit of lettuce garnish, just to add some contrast in color. I find a nice frizzy lettuce like this one fills up the plate very quickly and you just don't need to put much down. So less is more and don't overdo it. Alright, perfect. And now some beautiful carrot butterflies. You can learn how to make these carrot butterflies by clicking on the link on the top left corner of your screen right now. Okay, so you finish cooking, you've got a bunch of dashi stock left over. It's a waste to just throw it away after making all that effort to make it in the first place. My idea is this. You pour it into some ice cube makers like this one and then you freeze it, and once you're finished you have these ice cubes made of dashi stock. Now whenever you're cooking and you want to add some water, liquid to your cooking, instead of adding a dull liquid like water which has no flavor, you add dashi stock. Or for that matter you can make chicken stock or beef stock, vegetable stock, any kind of stock, and you just enhance your dishes and elevate the flavor profile dramatically just by doing this. Now that's a very simple idea which has a lot of power. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of my videos, you can check them out right now by clicking on the right. And if you want to see more of my videos on a regular basis, I make one new video every week, and you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on the top left corner of your screen right now. It's completely free, it'll be updated whenever new videos are released. Now if you want to use the same plate as I use inside this video, you can also purchase that online by going to my website right now by clicking on the bottom, and wherever you are in the world you can order it. I made the point of buying things I use in my videos online so that others can buy it if they like it. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Till next week. Goodbye.